Alrighty athletes, Tuesday warm-up, we're gonna go 2 rounds, okay, 10 each, cat-cow, so hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, okay, you're gonna round that back, press it into the ceiling, big deep breath in, and then press your breath out, okay, arch the back, look it up to the ceiling, get those erectors warmed up, get them ready to work. After that, you're gonna go side plank, okay, if you can, we're gonna go knee, top leg, knee bent, foot flexed at that 90, okay, just focusing on those legs a little bit more, okay, if that's too hard, you can just go regular, 20 seconds each side, and then you're gonna pop up, and you're gonna go 30 halos around the hip in the RDL position, so single leg, slide around the knee, hips back, okay, 30 halos around the hip, both legs. Alrighty, and then we're going to go into everything 10 meters apart. You're going to go high knees down, okay, focusing on driving that knee up, cheek to cheek with the hands, elbows bent at that 90. Butt kickers coming back, knee forward, heel into the butt. Then we're going to go army marchers going down, okay, heel taps, or toe taps coming back, knee into the chest going down, and then quad stretch, reach and tap, going back, and that is your warm-up today. Ready athletes, our plyo and speed drill. Our plyo drill is going to be 3 sets of 10 and 10 each leg. Step up jumps, alrighty, this thing's a little wobbly, so our start position will be here, left hand up, because my right knee's up, I'd effectively step up onto this and then jump vertically as high as possible, landing back in this position. Alrighty, 10 and 10 each leg. Our speed drill is going to be cycles, okay, 20 yards apart, 5 times on each leg. So essentially get a straight leg run going, okay, and then you're gonna focus on cycling as you're picking up speed into that ground there. Alrighty, 20 yards out each leg for 5 sets. Our energy systems drill is gonna be speed development stuff. We're going 5 to 7, clocking yourself, staying within 20% of that fastest time. If you want to proceed to 7, if you're under 20% or over 20% of that time, just stop at 5. 200 meter sprint starts. That is your daily plyo and speed drills of the day. Our strength portion of the day is going to be 5 giant sets, 10 plyo push-ups, 40-second Superman hold with tall row, and then 20 meters or 20 yards seal walk. So, plyo push-up, start in your push-up position with something that you can put your hands on that sits off the ground. Hands on top of those, for me they're booked. Okay, I'll jump my hands down, tap the chest to the ground, and jump back on top of those butts. Okay, 10 reps of that. Then I'll grab a towel, go to my Superman position, so squeezing the quads and squeezing the glutes and the hammies, arms straight, and I'm pulling into that chest for 40 seconds. And then if you have wood floors or if you have like paper plates on your carpet, what you can do is seal walk. So push up position, core nice and tight, and you're at your shoulders. Keep your body nice and straight. Walking with your hands for 20 yards or 20 meters. That is your strength section of the day. Alrighty, our structural integrity for today is going to be 4 giant sets. Working our way through that. 10 each leg. Lunge step backs, floating back leg. So if you need something to counterbalance yourself, grab a book. I'm still working on these. Ideally, you go down to your knee touching. For me, I'm just working on letting that toe touch and then coming back up. So driving those hips back, keeping a nice balance in that front leg, tapping that toe to the ground and standing up. I want this leg to put as little weight as possible into the ground. We're loading up that front leg. After that, you'll find something around the house that's 5 to 10 pounds in each hand, okay? And you have 10 bent over laterals into 10 front raises and 10 lateral raises, and then 15 each leg, single leg glute bridge with a 3-second pause at the top. So, top of your back will go on top of this, alrighty? Single leg on the ground, flex the toe, raise the hips, squeeze those glutes and hammies, hold for 3 seconds, back down. You'll go 15 each leg, and that is your structural integrity for today. Alrighty athletes, we're gonna end with some core work. So 5 giant sets, just moving our way through this. There you go, 30-second plank hold. So we're gonna go on our hands today, rounding that upper back. Really thinking as we're pulling, we wanna think almost we're pulling those toes into our hands, so kind of creating some pressure, holding that position, 30 seconds. After that, we'll drop down into a side plank. We're gonna go 10 each way, side plank with rotation. Okay, so reaching that hand through, getting some rotation, then up to the ceiling, keeping those hips high. And then we'll lay it down. We'll get into our 6-inch hold basically. Okay, we're gonna sit up into sprinter position basically. Knee up, dorsiflex the toe, 10 each way, sprinter sit-ups. Alright, so that is your ending core work for today.